Hello everyone, thanks again for tuning in to my channel and video. So this is Steve Rogers Lim here once again. Now, just to quickly timestamp this video because I really didn't want to spoil this video or spoil the movie of Avengers Endgame for everyone. Today is actually the 2nd of May. So it's been more than a week since Avengers Endgame was released. So it was actually today is actually a Thursday, so it was actually released first released in Singapore last Wednesday. So to be exact, it has been 8 days since the release of Avengers Endgame in Singapore, and I thought, well, it's been more than a week already, so I think it's more than appropriate to make this video. And I really want to say sorry in advance if I do spoil the movie for anyone. And of course, major spoilers ahead. I hope you won't watch this until after you watch the Endgame movie. So I'm here today actually to talk about or it's like a prediction or even a forecast or even a wish list of accessories that Hot Toys will release for Mark 85. Now, as you can see here, so there's an additional accessories coming soon. Of course, I think Hot Toys is not announcing it yet because it will definitely be a major spoiler to the movie. So major Avengers Endgame spoilers ahead. So if you do not want to continue, please stop here unless you have already watched the Avengers Endgame movie. So this is a warning for everyone or a reminder for everyone. There will be spoilers ahead. So here it goes. Now, if you remember, roughly around last year, back in 2018, before Avengers Infinity War was released in the theaters, Mark 50 was already announced before the movie. And you can see here, this is actually an updated one. So these flight stabilizers or flight thrusters have already been updated since more than a year ago. So this is the final product. Actually, the Mark 50 has already been released. So this is an updated, I would say, official Hot Toys picture or poster information of the Mark 50. And I think it's about a few months later. If I'm not wrong, it's somewhere in June or May last year. That Hot Toys suddenly decided to announce more accessories for the Mark 50. Now we all know that as Iron Man was battling Thanos on the planet of Titan on the Infinity War, many of these weapons appeared when Iron Man was fighting against Thanos, including this special edition bonus. So I'm not sure if you guys have this on pre-order, but if I'm not wrong, it will be released either end of this year or early 2020, which is next year. Now, so how about the Mark 85 then? I am hoping or I am thinking that Hot Toys will go ahead with the same model, or I would say the same model of business, to release the Mark 85 figure and then to release a subsequent additional accessories, just like how it did for the Mark 50 last year. So here you have it. This is the thumbnail of the picture of the thumbnail of the YouTube video for this video. So I really want to apologize in advance if any of the pictures or descriptions did spoil the movie for you. But in my defense, the movie has already been released more than a week ago, exactly 8 days ago in Singapore. So I really couldn't wait to share this with everyone. So apologies in advance if I did spoil the movie for anyone. Anyway, I think it's minimal spoilers here, unless you want to continue to watch my video. So here we have it. These are some of the accessories I think, or I'm hoping, that Hot Toys will come out. Just like how they came out for the Mark 50 after the figure was announced. So of course we all know that the Mark 85 has already been announced, and it's already more than a month since it was announced because it's no longer on pre-order price. but instead is currently on retail price. So over here, this is the open mask head helmet head sculpt. So this appeared basically just before Professor Hulk used the Infinity Gauntlet to snap everyone back. So over here we have the bleeding head sculpt. If I'm not wrong, it was during the battle with Thanos. Him, Thor, and Captain America were battling the armored Thanos with the double blade. So this happened during that scene. And over here, of course, you have the post-snap head sculpt. This was when Tony Stark used the gauntlet from the Mark 85 to snap to basically kill off or to destroy all of Thanos' forces. And this head sculpt is basically happened just before he died. So over here we have the ion cannon blasters, which appeared in the final battle. Over here the flight hand beams, which appeared the iconic Stark Tower when they went back to Avengers 1 in the scene in Avengers 1. So over here we have the energy blade. Actually there was a version of the energy blade that happened for the Mark 50 in Infinity War as well. So over here is a Mark 85 battle damage armor or body plates. So I'm hoping they will include this. And over here we have the energy shield. So basically Iron Man used it to protect Hawkeye or Ronin from the effects of the snap when the Hulk decided to use the gauntlet to bring everyone back. So I think in this scenario, right, everyone wasn't sure what was going to happen. So I think this was just a precaution, but it's definitely a beautiful energy shield. Over here there are foot thrusters and beams which appeared when Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America were battling Thanos. And then of course here we have the hand blast laser beams which appeared at the last scene when I think it was quite a messy, chaotic scene where basically all the good guys were fighting against the evil villains. So of course over here we have the Mark 85 Infinity Gauntlet. I'm thinking this is most likely the accessory that has not yet been announced that comes together with the main figure. Then of course over here we have the chest blast beams. Now I think it's not very clear here, so subsequently I will show everyone more pictures of each of these accessories which I've proposed or I think Hot Toys would produce. And you can see this is actually basically Tony Stark's arm or Iron Man's arm, and this is the chest blast coming out from his chest. Then over here of course we have the long hand blast beams. It also happened during the scene where Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America, the trio, were battling the armored Thanos with the double-bladed shield. So over here you can see here is Thanos' double-bladed shield. And of course short hand blast beams where Tony Stark or Iron Man was fighting the villains with, if I'm not wrong, Pepper in the Iron Man shield, or most people would already call it the rescue shield from the comic version. So over here this is the iconic scene from Avengers 1 when they decided to go back to the scenario in Avengers 1 to change time and of course to get 3 of the Infinity Stones, of course to defeat Thanos. So these are the flight hand beams I'm hoping Hot Toys would produce. And of course this head sculpt here, the open mask head sculpt, open mask helmet head sculpt, I think it will be beautiful. It will be a great addition or a variation to the current Mark 85 figure. So of course this energy shield. Now I think Iron Man really did it again because the shield, right, it wasn't able to see through. So now that the shield is an energy shield, it will be like allow Iron Man to battle his enemies in a clearer, better way because he's able to see through the shield now. So definitely a beautiful accessory or add-on, if I may say, to the original figure. And then of course the bleeding head sculpt will be a great addition as well. So this happened during the fight with Thanos when he was fighting Thanos with Thor and Captain America. Then of course the foot thrusters and beams, and this happened during the battle with Thanos as well. And this long hand blast beams, so you can see here the massive battle where the trio were fighting Thanos. So I think this would be a nice one, but I think this would be a long and fragile plastic kind of accessory, but nonetheless it's a good addition. So of course the energy blade, here I managed to get capture scenes from the Avengers Endgame movie. And of course, as I mentioned previously, the short hand blast beams. So here you can see a variation. Alright, nicely done there in the movie, special effects or CGI. And of course the hand blast laser beams. Now if I'm not wrong, right, this came out before for the die-cast Iron Man Mark 6, if I'm not wrong. Yes, Mark 6, right, the one with the spinning rims. So I think it can be a good addition to the Mark 85 as well. So you can see here, basically the laser beams cutting off Outrider into half. And of course the chest blast beam. Hot Toys has never produced this before, so I think it will be challenged as well to attach this to the chest to have this effect on the figure or the toy. So of course the ion cannon blasters now, they briefly appeared when Tony Stark or Iron Man was battling, this is Cull Obsidian or Black Dwarf. So of course you can see some spider webs here. He had difficulty fighting him off until Spider-Man came to help. And of course the ion cannon blasters didn't seem to really help in fending him off until Spider-Man's help, and eventually we all know that if you have already watched this movie, gigantic Ant-Man basically crushed him under his foot. So of course this is the Mark 85 Infinity Gauntlet. Now I am really thinking that this will be the mystery accessory that comes up with the main figure. You can see how beautiful it is. Now I think it's also a possibility that Hot Toys, right, might come up with accessory or a body plate that is a result of Tony Stark or Iron Man using the Mark 85 Gauntlet. So this could be another additional accessory as well over here. And we have the Mark 85 battle damage armor body plates over here. So this could be a great addition on top of the main body or the already released or announced Mark 85 figure. Now I heard some comments, I saw some comments or read some comments that were quite interesting. So I think yes, I agree with the comments completely. There might be a possibility that the damage or battle damage Mark 85 come out as a Toy Fair exclusive for this year. I mean, why not? Right, a battle damage Mark 85 as an exclusive figure for this year's Toy Fair exclusive. Of course, the post-snap head sculpt, we all know what happened. So this was when Tony Stark looked like or appeared, how he appeared just before he died. He was very weak. So the vital signs were already very weak. So here you have it, everyone. One last look at all the accessories I think Hot Toys might come out with. The same model or same procedure or business model as the Mark 50 last year. So if you ask me, right, yes, I actually did manage to get this screen grabs or print screen from online. So these are from the Avengers Endgame movie, and of course all credits of the pictures goes to Marvel Studios, goes to Marvel, Avengers Endgame. So I don't know what are your thoughts here, so I'll just leave this with everyone here. I'm really excited for the Mark 85 figure, and I really hope that I can have all this addition to my main figure, which I have of course pre-ordered. So that's all from me, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget, and please do remember, you heard all this from me first. These are really my suggestions and my wish list for more accessories for Mark 85 if it even does happen. So this is quite a long video. I think I've spoken for quite a while. Thanks a lot for watching and tuning in, everyone. Really hope that you will catch my next upcoming videos. And as usual, don't stop collecting. Goodbye and take care.